through this map, you know why.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's game time. I'm Connex5. We're in 2K4 CTF, playing us some Vault City here. We just saw Red kind of get dominated by Blue on Grindle Keep. It was a pretty close game for the most part, but their offense just could not get that flag moving enough against Bob and Xios, who were able to play a two-man D, allowing the rest of their team to play three fully aggressive offense. And that forced Red Team to, or excuse me, that forced Red Team to play some really committed offense later in the game. They had to stretch way far forward, and ended up causing their defense to lose track of some flags, and they ended up losing. I believe the final score is 5-2 in that one because of that. 5-1. It wasn't that close at the end. So what they did is they picked a shorter map here, where it's a little bit easier to get the flags out to mid, and they're hoping that this mid control is going to help them sort of overpower Blue's defenders there. We're likely going to see Xellos here playing a mid role. Pretty much going to be running around, harassing Blue defense, trying to cover for his flag carriers as they get out, and then also able to turn around and cut off flag carriers as they get out to mid. It's going to be up to him, you know, up to his discretion where he goes. We're going to see where his flag carrier is right now. Met's out high. Met will be familiar with this map as well, being a UT1 player. I believe we've got 100 armor spawning. There it goes. Xellos able to steal that one away. That's going to be a big part of his role in this map, is denying the power-ups to the other team. Even if he's completely by himself, he needs to steal them away and die in the process. Blue now completely taking over Red base, so they're in good position to get this flag out. Met, however, is cutting him off to slow him down. They still have two cover on him. So Blue now completely blobbed up, running out into mid, and they're just killing everyone one at a time. Red's going to need to get a whole group of people jumping on top of them, and right now they just jumped right ahead of the Red team. They may get back into their base here. They can get a pickup in this seal, and there you go. So Failsauce is able to get this pickup. All of Red's behind him. He's going to get an easy capper. Never mind, there's one on the flag, not able to kill him off yet. And they do get this pickup in this cap. And there we saw it. Once you get back into that base and you've got the enemy defense behind you, you're in a really good position to just stroll back home to your flag stand and get that cap. What we saw with the Red team there is they were all waiting for him in mid, but he just jumped right over him, and nobody was there to cut him off or slow him down. Neo now pretty stacked. We'll see. It looks like they might be waiting on Amp. So he's going to turn around and try to stop this this red flag run right here. Actually gets the kill himself. Combo's coming out. And we'll see if he decides to grab and run as red flag's already moving. Failsauce goes down. Doesn't have a mic. I don't know if anyone's talking for him right now, so they may not know where he is. So Failsauce is going to be kind of... You know, we talk about the defense being on an island. He's literally going to be on an island by himself this game. Although it's a relatively simple map, so they should be able to catch up with him eventually. Neo's going to piston across mid, take some damage. He's going to get back into his base. Flag went up high. Don't know if anyone's going to get a pickup. There you go. Lino able to get that pickup. He's got Red all over him, though. Headshots coming in. Headshots all over the place. And so you see a nice little two health grab by Fusion. He's got cover all over him. Killer's going to suicide back to base. Hunter just got taken by Perf, so if Perfection, which is Audi, can get a pickup here, he's going to probably get back into his base. Fusion actually able to do it himself, and there you go. Perf with the armor, but he's already going to get cut off. He's got two blue all over him. He needs cover right now. The flag's going back, but they're going to get this pickup. There's Fusion. If he can get back to his stand, they can tie this up, but goes down. Nobody able to get back into Red base fast enough. Really good opportunity missed there by Red. He had to convert those caps, and now Neo here with the rebound grab. He knows the entire Red team's going to be behind him. He may get slowed down enough here for not to matter. Yep, they're able to slow him down and get that return. Xellos can actually grab the flag here. Try to run to mid. Don't know if any power-ups are spawning. Gets pretty far, but nobody coming up to cover him. Still nobody there to get this pickup. Killer looks like he just decided to cherry pick here and hide. Don't know if maybe they swapped positions again. In any case, Killer's going to wait for his cover to show up. Takes out 1D. He's got Met covering him. He's going to push out to mid. He's going to grab some vials. Takes a lot of damage, though. Down to 50 health. He's going to need to pick up soon. Able to get back up to 100 and piston towards his base. But he jumps away from his cover. However, they're able to get that kill. So he's going to be coming back into his base. If they can get this return, it will be a cap. If we got one person left in their base. And it looks like blue flag carrier goes down. Red's going to be able to tie this up. So yeah, it looks like we see Killer on offense now. I'm not sure who's playing defense. Looks like they moved Fusion back to defense. I know Fusion likes running on this map, but I know their defense had been having trouble the last couple games, so it might be a good move to move him back to defense just for the sake of keeping their base clean, because he's having an aggressive flag runner like Failsauce. He's going to be grabbing as much as possible. If you can keep him under wraps, it's going to make it a lot easier for your offense to come home to a clean base. Meanwhile, Failsauce jumping into his base, got 4 health. Anything is going to kill him. That rocket comes in. LG on the stand. You're going to be able to get that pickup in that cap, though. His red team just not spending enough time in blue base. Not able to get these cutoffs, not able to get these last-second emergency grabs. However, still only down by 1. Just about the 5 minutes passing this map, so still 3/4 of it left. Plenty of time, so we're seeing these teams just trading caps now. So we're pretty much seeing something similar to what we saw last game as far as starting off even. We already saw a switch up by Red switching their defensive players. Now they're going to have Killer playing offense and they have Fusion defending, hoping that can keep their flag home a little bit more. And putting Xellos in mid again is working out reasonably well so far. I mean, you've seen the power-up control kind of switching back and forth right now, but they've been able to get this flag out. So Blue's defense has been under a little bit more pressure than it was on Grindle Keep. However, Red, as I say that, they're pretty much locking things down now. But what we're seeing by Red is they're throwing 1 player in at a time. Not going to do you any favors in this map. However, Xios does go down. They're going to be able to get this flag moving. The question is how far. You see rockets coming in, shot coming in from Xios. And Met not really going anywhere fast. He's able to dodge all of the defense, but all it's doing is giving Xios time to get some more ammo and weapons. This comes back and gets a multi-kill, kills them all himself. Offense not going to win a war of attrition when the defense is spawning in circles around you. So Xios now, knowing that he killed the enemy team's offense, knows he can push out to help cover these power-ups. But he does go down pretty quickly. This flag's going to be running right into him, though, so he's going to pull some link gun out. Met's still able to survive, though, pushing out through mid. Red with a good opportunity. If they can clear the front of their base and get this pickup, which they're not able to do as Blue is all over that flag. Meanwhile, Lino's going to play a little hide-and-seek here, waiting on 1 more kill before he can push out, but Red's respawning all around him, so that's not going to last very long. Killer grabbing with 3 blue all around him, so both teams kind of all back in their base, just clearing everything out. Go ahead and watch Fusion playing some defense here. He's also being pretty aggressive, just like we saw Xios doing, pushing all the way out to mid, knowing that both teams are really putting a heavy emphasis on controlling mid and the power-ups. See a nice little planned LG shot. He translocated up there, landed on that crate, left him out of line of sight of the defense, or the runner, I should say, but gave him a chance to pop him in the head. So Blue now maybe coordinating an attack right here. Nobody coming in at the moment. So what they're going to want to do is drop 3 in at once, overwhelm the defense. You see a grab finally coming in there by Failsauce. Every piston straight into the defender there. Oh, and a telefrag there. Coming up by Linoleum, who's now going to get a grab in, but Fusion does a good job tracking him down and getting his crosshair on him as quickly as possible. He's going to push all the way out now. Good job pushing up by him, knowing that his base is clean. Team able to get a couple pickups here. They're going to get back into their base. Red now with a chance to tie this game up. They still have 1 more person to kill. That's Linoleum, but he's going to survive long enough for his team to get back into base and get a couple kills. Killer with a nice clutch pickup there with 5 health, though. He needs to pass his flag or get some health, though. 1 blue on him is going to take him out. Neo's going to kill him. No pickup there as the amp comes in. So Lino doing his job, just surviving long enough for Xios to come in with an ultra kill. I'm going to go ahead and presume he was the one that had that amp there. Still has amp. He's going to go on a run and go ahead and cover his flag carrier now. As red flag now crossing... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, red flag crossing the map, and they're going to go down. Killer's going to grab this blue flag. Kind of dancing around and going to try to sneak his way around his own base. 3 rockets coming in from Xios, though, so Failsauce within capping distance of his flag, but he has nobody on him, and they probably have no idea where he's at. And there's a downside of playing with the runner with no mic. Really not able to get in position to cover him there. He was going to grab and get out to mid. Gets knocked off the health though. Going to go down. Nice pickup by Failsauce. However, he's got red all over him. 100 armor's up. Lino doesn't really see it. Finally grabs it. See if we can watch him get a run in with it. Only 30 health though. He might want to change that. There he goes. Straight for the health packs. Knows that to make any use of that armor, you have to have the health to back it up. Going to piston straight out mid. Looks like red is cutting him off though. He got Fusion in front of him. Defenders behind him. Ops go back low. Trying to bait the defenders high, but they're still able to take those shots on him. Nice pickup by Neo though, who has amp. Let's see if he can cover himself. He's going to get back into his base. Might want to pass his flag. Flag gets returned though. He's going to be in good position now. Perf not able to get that grab in, so a 2-cap lead now, just past the halfway point for blue. Both teams getting some good flag runs, but again, we're seeing these fights. Getting back into your base is basically determining whether or not you get that cap. And right now, blue's just winning those fights. See, red looked like they picked up that 100 armor. Blue falling all the way back to try to negate that. Let's go ahead. I don't think we've watched any of Perfection playing D, so let's go ahead and put a camera on him. As you're going to see, he's moving around with Fusion, trying to keep his base clean. Done a reasonable job after switching positions here of keeping their flag clean, but really the problem has been their team hasn't been able to get the enemy flag back into their base clean. You expect a lot of flag movement on this map. You expect them to get to mid a lot. And then it really just comes down to covering through the entrance to your base. See, Perfection not really aware of where his flag is, so he runs straight to the enemy base. Tries to surprise them by cutting them off. However, Linoleum's just now getting into mid, so it looks like they lost track of him. Gonna go down to a headshot though. And see Xellos there with the mega kill coming out as he runs in with amp. Team not able to get a grab through it though, so disrupts the defense for a while, but not really anything coming out of it. As you see, met with a nice little falling headshot there. He's going to get out to mid, going to take this lift and go high. Actually falls back down. I'm going to presume that was an accident. He's going to try to get in his own base again. This is where the red team has been failing, is converting these caps. The nice last second kill and a pickup by Xellos. He's going to get in high. They need to take out, they got 3 defenders behind him. He's going to be able to get back to his base though. Denied on the stand, but they're going to get the pickup in the cap. And there you go. They were able to push up their D and really all rally around that entrance to their base and kill their way through. And all of a sudden now, down by 1 with 7 minutes left, this is still anyone's game. If red can duplicate that flag run where they're able to keep the front of their base clean, then they're going to be in a good position here. And they got 3 in the base. They're making a good strong attempt here. Killer's going to be down to 15 health. He knows he's going to need some cover. Going to back up and get some health and wait for his cover to kind of respawn and get back into mid, but it's not going to happen. You see Fusion now on red defense going on a rampage, so switching up their defenders here really was helpful. He's going to push up now because he knows he killed most of the blue defense. Going to try to be a little more aggressive to help tie this game up. Not a bad risk to take, especially on a smaller map like this where it's hard to really lose track of the flag carrier. So maybe conceding a little bit in his own base as far as letting the other team grab, but he's going to be in better position to cover his flag carriers and try to tie this game up in the last few minutes here. We're down to 6 minutes left. You see blue flag moving now. Xellos dropping in behind to get some cover kills. He needs to get himself back up in better position. So he gets a clutch kill there. Matt going to get a pickup again, going out to mid, but just a nice little last second return there. If they get that extra kill on that, instead of allowing a return, could be a different story here. As Xellos now trying to push it up, getting 1 kill down. Matt's going to try to distract the other defender and does enough for Killer to switch up. He's going to actually follow the D. See, what he did there is he pretended to go one direction. The D saw him going that way. Then he actually waited a second to turn the corner and actually ran behind the defense. You can't see what's behind you in this game, just like, you know, IRL. So not a bad little counter maneuver there by the red team, but not able to turn anything out of it. Hurt amp taken. Let's see if we can follow Killer with it. He's in blue base, but he's going to get taken out instantly, so that's not going to have any effect. Still, the red does need to control those power-ups. Xellos has been playing a little bit more aggressive. He's been in blue base, trying to break this this defense down a little bit, as they're still doing a really good job keeping their flag home. However, that is going to mean that there's fewer people to cut off their flag as blue team's pushing it across the map. Failsauce actually hesitating on this flag run. Usually he tries to do speed runs, pissing straight out. This time he actually waited a second, let everyone jump out in front of him, then tried to follow them back through mid. Almost worked out for him. Linoleum's going to grab, go high. Entire red team's in mid right now because they were cutting off the flag carrier before. So Lino's going to piston across high mid. He's got 2 people though, 4 red all over him. It's going to be a big team deathmatch fight in the front of red base, just in front of blue base. Red wins it now. Killer going to go out high. His team's going to be out there ready for cover if he can get out that far. This may be a chance for red now. If he can stay ahead of the blue defenders. Oh, he actually gets body blocked on his piston, so he takes damage and doesn't get anything out of it. He's going to go down. They do get a pickup. However, that's going to go down. Another pickup, though, as they're able to relay this map very effectively across this map. However, they do need to get a kill there. One more defender to kill before they can get set up for a flag standoff. See blue all over this carrier. Red only has 1 person covering right now. As there you go, you see both red coming in for this cover. They need to protect this flag carrier. They have plenty of time, almost 4 minutes left to get this return, so they really need to focus on just keeping this flag in their hands. Because if blue's able to convert this into another cap, this may put it out of reach for the red team. They see shots coming in. He's going to go down. Falls in an awkward spot. Zealous going to go down. There's the cap. Or excuse me, there's the return. Fusion able to delay this cap, but they've only got 1 person left in that base, and so red team is frantically translocating across the map. Not going to get there in time. Blue converts that standoff to a cap, and with 3 minutes left, red team is really running out of time here. They're going to need to start getting these amps and start moving these flags. They were able to get back to base layers, and so the last half of this game, they've actually done a better job of moving blue flag. Just losing that standoff there. They were in good position. And you see Xellos getting boosted across mid. He's going to go up to mid, though, has Neo cutting him off. So Failsauce with a quick grab. He's not going to go anywhere. Met's going to grab and go high. He's got defense all over him. Going to need some cover. Gets knocked off. He's going to be all by himself down here. Rocket's going to take him out. We're going to see Linoleum grabbing. He's really just sort of dancing around at this point. When we're up by 2 with 2.5 minutes left, it's kind of an okay strategy. You don't need to push too hard as long as you can keep the other team's defense honest. We did see Fusion pushing offense now. He's got the 100 armor. He's going to go in and get this flag moving. I know he likes running offense on this map. So he's finally you see Xellos with a double kill behind him. He's going to get this flag across to mid. They can get 1 or 2 kills. He will be back in his base. They're still going to need to get this return, but at least they'll be in position to get this cap if that return does come back. So Fusion's all the way back to base. They're ready for a flag standoff now. They really need to press on this return, though. With 2 minutes left, they may want to put an extra person on return. Doing a good job keeping him clear. Nice see Perf one-on-one with the flag carrier. Can't get him down, though, and Lino's now coming up for cover. That flag's going to go down. Last second LG by Lino saves that, but there's Xellos with the return. Neo able to get this flag picked up, but he's all by himself. They need him to go down right now. Need to see suicides coming in by the red team. Didn't see it, though. Fusion able to get that kill in the return, so 1.5 minutes left. And red team comes within 1. They've got a chance here. They need to get some power-ups, and they need to get everybody on offense right now. If you're red team, you're okay with the flag standoff. You just need blue flag in your base by any means necessary. I wouldn't be surprised to see them push Fusion forward 1 more time. That's exactly what they did that time. Went up, took 100, and was able to get that flag moving. 3 red and blue base now. However, they're not able to win this this little fight. As Killer's grabbing the flag and going high, but he's got 3 blue all over him. Xellos, though, coming in with amp. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Able to get 1 kill there. Double kill there. Going on a spree. He's going to need to fight his own way out there. Multi-kill coming in. He's going to need some cover once he gets out to mid, though. Is he able to take out Neo? He's doing a good job here, fighting his way through, being patient. Rocket's coming in. He's going to get into his base low. He's covering himself all the way to base. Blue's not in front of him. He can piston the base right now. I don't know if he knows this, but the flag stand's clear. He might tie this up. There it goes, right before the last. So 45 seconds left, right before Blue can get a cap. They're able to tie this one up with a nice little killing spree run by Xios right there, going coast to coast practically. And blue team there, looks like they were so worried about cutting off the flag carrier, they were all chasing the amp and getting shot down instead of getting ahead and getting that flag moving. So a good job by red in the last couple minutes, able to pull 2 flags across and tie this one up. And so 20 seconds away from overtime. We're effectively at sudden death, but the next cap's going to win it. one way or another. So let's go ahead and watch some blue defense here as they kind of need to get reset here. Red pushed a little bit of extra offense there. And of course you expect them to be able to get that flag moving with another extra person on offense. But Red was also able to clear their way through mid and win those fights in mid. And that's probably what their strategy was in choosing this map. And it worked out for them in the last couple minutes. They were able to get a couple more caps across. It'll be interesting to see if Red continues that and maybe basically pushes 2 people into mid and keeps 1 on the flag, or if they fall back and do their 2 sort of standard 2 defenders on the flag defense. Looks like right now they still got 2 defenders on the flag. Let's go ahead and watch Fusion a little bit. He was the one who dropped back on a D. However, him pushing up is what helped them push those 2 caps back across in the last few minutes there. So if anyone pushes forward on offense, I would expect it to be him. Right now, though, it looks like they're content to be a little bit conservative and just try to keep their flag locked down, because he's still got 3 blue coming in on offense, and so they're going to be outnumbered, and they are going to need to get these cutoffs. See Fusion Neo taking a ton of damage from Fusion. Going to go down. They're able to get that pickup, though. Let's go ahead and get a view of the flag itself. Bob now coming to the blue base, getting cut off. Nothing really happening there. 100 armor gets taken. I believe that was Xellos grabbing it. Let's see if he goes in and tries to get a grab here. He's going to get fully stacked on health here before he goes in anywhere. You see Neo already trying to negate it, but he's going to try to dodge him a little bit. Fighting over Amp. He's got Amp and 100 now, so Xellos going to go in and see what he can do. A double kill with the telefrag. He was able to cover himself across for that tying cap. Ideally, he would be taking out the D while his teammate grabs, but not going to happen there as both defense are able to focus him down before his team can get a grab in there. We'll give you a quick little view of the statistics here as both teams are kind of falling back on their 2D setup here. And a whole bunch of damage going to be coming out now. Once we get into overtime, more and more fat numbers are going to be coming out for everyone for headshots and for damage output and all of that, especially as we see more double damages come into play. And of course in a map where you've got a single amp in mid, and any given amp run, as we saw from Xellos there, any given amp run where if you get hot and go in a spree and into the cap, this power-ups are going to be even more important than usual. Because a single mega kill can seal the deal here. Let's go check on red flag here. Looks like Lino's got it moving. He's doing a little bit of dancing around though, still waiting for his cover to get in position. Not going to happen though. He's going to go ahead and get taken down before Failsauce can catch up. Neo now grabbing this amp. So now Blue's on the move. He goes down instantly. Smart move by Red. You definitely want to focus down amps, especially in overtime, as quickly as possible. Failsauce is going to try to go high. He's going to get boosted all the way up and all the way out, but he's going to get taken out immediately. See if we can get a view of who else. Who haven't we watched in a while? We'll watch Perfection play a little bit of defense. He's pushing all the way out to try to help with that 100 armor. Kills Neo with a splash lightning gun bolt right there. He's pushed all the way out to mid for Red. So I'm kind of surprised we wouldn't see Fusion pushing out to mid, but it looks like they may just be leaving Fusion back on the flag. And Perfection kind of roaming there with a nice little up and under shot on the flag carrier there. Their flag's going to be moving, but they're pretty much able to take them out. Well, never mind. They had a 3-on-1 on him, but Failsauce able to dodge his way all the way to mid. No one there for the pickup, though. As you see Perfection suiciding back to base, he's going to reset with full health and armor, or full health and ammo, rather. He's got a 1-on-1 with the flag carrier here. It's going to be a Failsauce, so you expect Perfection to have the advantage there. Gets that. Now he's got his own lightning gun. And let's go check on Blue flag now. As Keeler's got it running. He's going to come out. Blue doesn't know where he's at, as he's sneaking right in behind him. Now they're all in mid. He's really just hoping his cover can do the job here. You see Fusion pushed all the way out to mid. Not able to output enough damage, though. So we are seeing Red being pretty aggressive here. They're not putting someone in mid permanently, but they are running their defense out to mid a lot. to both help with power-ups and covering their flag carriers. And due to the narrow nature of this map, you can get away with that a little bit more than one with a wider mid area like, say, Grindle Keep, or especially one like Infractuous. In those maps, if you push the defender out in mid, someone's going to grab and kill one defender off and then completely juke the other defender, and you're never going to know where he's at. This map, you're not really going to lose the defense anywhere. You're just going to be running straight through mid the whole time, so Perfection and Fusion knowing that they can push out to mid and know that they're going to at least have a chance to cut off the flag carrier. Oh, man. You see them both cutting off the flag carrier right there, trying to take that lift and be sneaky. Nothing doing. Killer's going to get out towards mid, but pretty much a 2-on-1 there. Not going to last very long. Fighting over the 100 armor here. May have gotten taken, couldn't quite hear, as you see Amp just got taken. Neo's going to have this one. Going to be playing a little bit defensively with it. Now he's going to take it on offense, but he goes down pretty quickly. It's a Xellos Lightning Gun. That's going to be another role that Xellos is going to be playing here. Not only grabbing the power-ups himself, but negating them if the other team grabs. He's actually got pretty good armor and health right now. So he's going to go in now and try to do some damage on the defense and maybe get a pickup if his flag runners don't go very far. Nice little headshot coming in there. So blue flag moving. Let's see where it's going. Killer's pretty low health in mid, got no shield left. Down to 44, getting shot down. Nobody there for the pickup though. Blue basically won that fight right there. That was all that came down to. They grabbed the flag, but that's not really going to go anywhere. You see Failsauce and Lino being really aggressive flag runners. However, you're seeing the red defense really settling in now and able to take on these 2-on-2 situations and win most of the time. I think what we've seen from blue is Neo's dropped to more of a mid-roll, kind of battling Xellos. And I really think that that's going to be advantage red team, as if they can play their 2 defense against 2 offense coming in, that's where they're going to have their advantage. I think blue, if they want to win this map, they're going to need to start pushing 3 fully aggressive offense again, instead of trying to fight for those power-ups in mid. They may just have to concede them and just hope that they can keep track of the amp and kill that down whenever it gets taken. So it's going to get out to mid. You have amp cover from Xios. Let's see if we can follow him here. Well, right as I get to him, he gets taken down. Killer with the blue flag out in mid now. I don't know if blue knows where he's at. He may be sneaking across him. He's going to get back in his base. I don't know if there's any blue in front of him. He can't piss, and he's only got 20 health. So he's going to need his whole team to be back in his base right now. Lino goes down. This gets returned. That ends the game as Killer with the rare ninja cap there on Vault City. Blue just completely lost track of him. So there we see split maps there in this PUG. Really close game of Vault City. Pretty close game on Grindle until the last few minutes whenever they had to push forward. But there you go. That's going to be the end of that PUG. Not going to see a tiebreaker. We do have a lot of people ready to PUG up again, though, so we should see another one here shortly.